Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes, and today we're going to start off with a replay.
Yes.
And this is from one of the side franchises that I play, called for the Washington Piggies.
Yep.
And of course, Washington Piggies are in red, and the visiting team in white with the gray and red trim are actually one of the cupcake teams.
Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not. In this league, all of the cupcake teams after about season 4, the AI basically changed cities, changed names, randomly generated new uniforms.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think these guys are called the Rhinos now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they started off as the St. Louis team, whatever. I can't remember what the St. Louis team was now, or maybe. Anyway, they started off as a totally different team anyway. But anyway, we're just going to. I wanted to show this replay off particularly because this is a defensive alignment that I use sometimes. It's kind of like a modified nickel. Where I bring the strong safety down to the line. He's on the right-hand side of the screen there. And so I play it a little bit like a 46, except the corners are off and the free safety is off back in the middle.
Yep.
Now, particularly you should pay attention to the linebacker, who is a very large guy standing just outside of the tight end on the right-hand side of the offense there. Because I was fortunate enough to draft this guy as a rookie. And this guy is a outside linebacker who probably should be playing defensive end because he's 6'6" and he weighs 285 pounds. However,
God.
And it's funny because the comment in the draft basically said that he lacked a quick enough first step to be an effective pass rusher from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to show you now why I don't care. So if we run this play now, and just watch happens here. They leave number 80, the tight end, into block.
Yep.
Right? So here comes Kennedy. And you can see that he outsizes that tight end by quite a lot.
The tight end looks like a wide receiver up against him.
Yeah, he does. And watch what happens here. Basically, he just splatters that guy, and then he splatters the quarterback, right? And it didn't even slow him down. Like, running over that tight end didn't even slow him down. Like, it actually... and he's got decent speed. He's got about around 80 speed, 79 or 80, I think, is his speed rating. And his acceleration is 51. So, you know, like, he's not really any slower than a lot of the defensive tackles that you and I play with.
Yep.
Right? You know, as far as acceleration goes, but he hasn't got great acceleration for an outside linebacker. But, you know, with that kind of power, I don't care.
Well, there you go. This is why you get capital B big.
Yeah, he's the biggest linebacker that I have ever seen that is a true linebacker. He's not converted from a different position or anything like that. I actually drafted him as a rookie linebacker. And he had a bench press rating that was in the lower end range of what defensive linemen tend to have, like around 28, 29 bench press reps.
Yep.
And he had decent 40 time. His shuttle speed was a bit, like a bit poor.
Yep.
But he has okay agility as well, right? For a big guy, right? And really, you know what? You could have this guy play defensive end, and he'd probably be effective there too.
Yeah, probably. It looks like he's. Well, let's take a look here.
Well, he's big.
About the size of your defensive end.
He is. He's defensive lineman sized, right? Like he is. He is basically a linebacker in a defensive lineman's body, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, just wanted to show that off a little bit because that I thought was a heck of a lot of fun. And I mean, we play with Cupcake team with Cupcake level tight end all the time too. And you know what? even our cupcake level tight ends are no pushovers. That guy that just got splattered there is going to be no different, right?
Yeah, well, especially because the first string tight end is always the better player.
Yeah, and he's usually a good run blocking and pass blocking tight end. It's just that in this particular case, he was just outclassed, size and power.
It just doesn't matter because this guy's so big.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the game here. We'll pause and move on to the game, but I just wanted to show that off because that's playing linebacker Rec V5X style.
All right. And we're back with Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise.
Yes, and we're just looking at the newspaper here because, as you may know if you've been watching, Rec V5X had a little bit of a 3-game slump in the rushing department and actually had to resort to his passing game.
Yes,
to keep us going on the offense.
Unpleasant.
But he broke that last week by racking up 279 yards on the ground against the Philadelphia Vultures. And our superstar rookie halfback, Kelvin Allen, now has 17 touchdowns on the season.
Nice.
So he is probably going to, barring injury here, he is probably going to walk away with all the hardware.
I'm hoping so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But anyway, our next game is up against the Oakland Badmen, division rivals, and could be a pretty tough game, especially because we've been, as you may know, we have been off for a few days due to us having to repel an invasion by Satan Soft into our computer system.
Yes.
So, we're finally back, and, we haven't actually had a working gaming computer for almost a week.
Yeah, it's been rough, and we still haven't even installed the new hardware yet. Haven't gotten around to that yet. But,
yeah, well, the hardware update can come. We're just kind of making sure that everything is working here for now. But yes, involuntary, unasked for.
Mandatory updates?
Mandatory updates. And what happened was the computer just happened to crash to a power off one day, and I'm not sure what caused that. But when we went to power it back up, well, it immediately wanted to download Satan Soft updates.
Yep.
And we, of course, did not want that because those things can sometimes break things. Like they can cause conflicts.
Bad driver updates.
Yeah, bad driver updates. They can cause conflicts with your video card and things like that, right?
I re-imaged the whole hard drive from an earlier backup from 2023.
Yeah. But basically, you know what? This is a gaming computer. We're not using it for business purposes. We're not running Office software or Outlook 360 or anything like that. We're not running a business here, so we don't really care about their updates.
Yeah.
We just want them to leave us alone.
Exactly.
Nothing better than to add another victory to their record before its conclusion as the visiting team gets set to take on.
So we may be a little bit rusty. Anyway, it was a long way around to get there, but we might be just a little bit rusty when we get around to playing this game.
He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top.
Oh yeah, and these guys are an all Madden team. I totally forgot about that.
The Badmen are an all Madden team, although you have voiced your opinion on them before in that you feel that they are a paper tiger a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think they're the weakest of the all Madden teams, right? Because at least their offense, it really doesn't meet up to the standard that it should, right?
Well, they're very one-dimensional. They tend to pass, and they tend to pass like 75% of the time, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to start off playing pass, and unless they show me that they're going to make a commitment to run the ball, I'm going to assume that they're passing, right?
Yeah.
It looks like they've elected to kick. So I guess we'll start off with some defensive audibles here. And I'm going to go with this and this, so my new development here, so I can back my safeties off nice and deep. And then maybe we'll go with a little bit of zone type of thing here. No, maybe we won't. We'll go with this. Just to make sure no one has to cover a pass deep alone, right? No one covers a pass deep alone. There's always two guys covering a deep pass.
Well, it's probably a good policy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to play that way, especially against teams like this, because they'll throw those long passes down the sidelines and stuff. And
if you don't got two guys deep, somebody will be an idiot.
If you don't have two guys on them, then chances are you can expect to lose that one-on-one battle, right? So you've got to have two guys on them.
Back to the field.
And it looks like we're returning the kickoff to start the game here.
The home team.
And this is a battle for first place.
Yep.
Booming kick downfield. From the 3-yard line to the 20.
Well, decent return.
To call their first play of the game.
Well, we did okay.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The home team come out in a nickel back. Looks like he's calling an audible. He sees something in the defense. He tucks it away, and he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when...
See, you could have trouble if they play a lot of 3-4 because of that wide posture that the 3-4 defense has, right? If they play more 4-man line, then you'll probably make out all right. But the 3-4 defense can be troublesome, especially for the stretch run game, right?
Directing traffic.
Well, it's really going to depend, right?
Takes the pass off.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yep, that was a drop for sure. It was in his hands and then it came out.
Being slick because of all this rain. When the quarterback can find you and get you the ball, you have to make the catch.
Well, they up and moved everyone in tight again. They're going to give you another chance at this, hey? He hung on to it that time.
Yeah, what is this going to be, like 3-down football?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You're going to end up probably having to take 3 plays to make a first down on most series, yep.
Looks like he's changing the play. Changing the play now. Passing on first down. Throws out to the left. And good read, finding the single coverage in the second down. Forward midfield.
Yeah, they're really not lining up in such a way that I can run well against them.
Yeah.
Rowe in motion.
Well, nobody moved. Oh, you managed to get away.
Hendrick records the tackle at the
There we go.
43-yard line.
Yeah.
8-yard gain. They have to get the ball inside the 42 to convert. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Again with the carry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just pancaked him.
Yeah.
He chases him down behind the line.
Well, you know how this works, though, right? You're going to have a dozen or more runs for a loss in this game, right? Even if you have a 300-yard rushing game, you're still going to have a dozen or more runs for a loss. Because that's just how this works.
Drops back. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Williams stops
Well,
it.
easily can catch. We'll throw it to him.
Yep.
Zip that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver.
Well, you know what? If they're going to really corkscrew down on the run, and if they're going to be that tough on it, then they're going to be giving up those passes, right?
Jenkins with a man in motion.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Wow, what was that?
Didn't get any.
It's like he had contact with the guy. He even had his ass sticking out there trying to... I don't know what the hell that was.
That was just the new and improved blocking technique.
Yeah.
They need to reach the 25.
Ridiculous. It's like the guy suddenly forgot how to play his position.
Maybe
Right.
he did.
He's looking with the throw, with the adjustment.
Yep.
Makes the stop at the 18.
But that's the thing, though, right? I found against these teams, sometimes, especially these all Madden teams, they really, really choked off the running game. But the last time I played against one of these guys, I passed for like 400 yards, right?
Sends a man in motion. They'll go with the run once again. Running with a lot of room in front.
Yeah, they're basically allergic to the run.
Yeah.
12. And that was a gain of 7.
I mean, I still had 30 rushing attempts in that game, right?
Yep.
But I barely made. I don't think I made 100 yards in 30 attempts, right?
Come out of the nickel.
I was basically doing that just to try and keep the clock moving in between pass attempts. Yeah, no blocking there again, eh?
Big tackle there for loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again.
It's the obligatory run for a loss, and then you've got to pass on third down, right?
Nickelback in this time. Allen comes in motion. With the pass, he hits his receiver.
Oh, look at that. Shakes off a tackle, shakes off another one.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Marshall is a good player.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely got beaten on that block on that one, but he made up for it there. Cornerback have a hard time tackling him, I think.
Number 12 comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
Well, that's a good way to start the game.
Yep.
Exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
And that was a result of great play calling. They were able to get good chunks of yardage, and that moved the chain. Eventually, it got him in the end zone.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. This play will be the first of the game for the offense. On paper here, John, a mismatch today. One of the top quarterbacks in the league taking on a very leaky pass defense.
Yeah, they sure are, Alan. I think mainly due to a lack of pass rush. These linebackers need to start blitzing a little more, I think, especially from the weak side, if they want to get there and disrupt this quarterback's timing.
Where? The motion man.
I don't know, aren't you like one of the best defenses in the league at this point?
Yeah, actually.
It's hammered as soon as he makes the catch. So it's 2nd and 10. The corners playing off a bit.
Really, it's just because everybody in the league passes like 90 times a game.
Yep.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Almost a big turnover.
See, all I'm doing here is I'm basically playing 5-man under 2, but this is a nickel-based defense, so when I move everybody back, I mean, those guys are standing at the 38-yard line, right?
Yep.
So they're standing 20 yards off the line of scrimmage to start with. And that's all I'm interested in doing, basically, is just making sure. And it looks like this guy traded, right? Like, look at how he moves all the way across the field there.
Yep.
And makes the play. It looks like he traded because they left somebody in the block, right? They left his man in as a blocker.
Yeah, and so instead of standing in the middle of the field, instead of turning into a pass rusher, I mean, that behavior seems to vary a fair bit from player to player and from play to play.
Yep.
But in that case, he chose to double cover someone.
Long here and backs up the corners and safeties. Number 5 goes to work with an empty backfield. Dropping back, throws it, turns, he has
Oh, what is that? What is that?
That is the
Man,
AI
oh,
roll to
man.
first down. That's what that is.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that was Travis Wade, too. That was a linebacker.
Yeah.
The corners are backing off.
Well, you know, if they didn't get their garbage can freebies, they wouldn't be competitive.
Yep.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Diving tackle at the 39-yard line. Number 5 seems to put.
That's Crosby, that tight end, eh?
Yep. Yeah, he's a real troublesome player.
Yes, he is. He is a troublesome player.
He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
Pressure coming with the throw, and this pass is completed. Ware makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
Wow, they didn't even get a first down out of that.
Close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Well, that's okay.
How'd that happen?
6th play of this drive.
Oh, you know what that was? I was playing a zone here, and this guy's playing a hook zone. See?
Yep.
It's just like what that guy in that film that you showed me was talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? They count on they let him have the flat and then count on the speed of the player to come up and cover it, and that's exactly what happened there,
Let's
right?
get back to the action on the field. Defensive line shifting around a bit. They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. He gets the carry. Play action. Throws it right to him. Ooh, that one will leave it.
I can't believe that they would run play action like that.
On 3rd and inches?
Well, and they don't run anyway. I mean, I don't think they've I don't think they've actually done a running play in this game yet.
Best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Next, the lone back. Ware in motion. Cross play to the left. Dropped in the backfield.
Oh, there you go. Now they've done a run play.
Yeah, now they've done a run play. Yep.
Brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL.
You'll be there to
now.
bite on that play fake for the next time now.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey.
Drags the ball carried down for a loss.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the pass off, sheds the tackle. Solid hit, just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like being your helmet.
Okay.
You just can't
Well,
get
you know
rid of
what?
it.
Even though he might have shed that tackle, they're still 3rd and 10.
Yeah, well, it slowed him down enough that the next guy could move up and make the stop, I guess.
Into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. Drops back, throwing.
Oh,
Frank makes the
Damn hot potato.
36. These guys have been very tough to stop on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, when you're this successful on 3rd down, you begin to have such confidence in your offense that you actually begin to even get better.
The defense is shifting. Max is the deep back. Number 5 sends a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one.
Well, I'm surprised that he dropped that one because he's usually a fairly reliable receiver, but I guess he did have 2 guys hanging off him, 400 pounds of guy.
yeah, well, he got sandwiched there, eh?
They're making some changes up front. The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Closing in, throws it, and he makes
Damn slant.
records the stop at the
Well, that's okay. Now we can change things up a little bit.
Yeah, you can tighten it up.
They've just been calling the right plays at the right time.
They're threatening inside the 20.
There's a reason why you lead in red zone defense.
So they're inside the 20, need to get a touchdown. Another run. He can't.
He broke like 3 tackles there.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do about that. When he's breaking tackles like that, I don't know.
Well, there's not much you can do, really.
Number 5 sends a man in motion. Under pressure, throwing short to the right side. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope.
Yeah, oddly enough, their fullback is a dangerous receiver too because he's got like 99 speed.
Yep.
What kind of a fullback has 99 speed?
I don't know, but
14th play of this drive. Inside enemy territory.
You just see this 230-pound, 240-pound guy lined up in the slot.
They're
Yeah.
going with a form of bunch formation here. For the end zone. This one falls incomplete.
That could have been a pick, you know.
it could have been, yep.
Incomplete, and it's fourth
Well, I
down.
play for it, right?
Yeah, well, that's Travis Wade too, right?
Yep. Basically, I just try to blanket everything. I don't. I play like 5 or even 6 short zones.
Yep.
And what I found is that when you're inside your, around your 10-yard line like that, and in, you can play that way because they can't actually throw anything over their heads, right?
Yep.
From the 10.
It's too close to the back of the end zone.
The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, Alex Mills, can you run that flat route?
With the pass, he hits it.
Come on!
How's that for a scripted event, right?
Defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on.
Wow,
Ah,
that's rough.
that's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing that you could have done about that either.
1st and 10.
Because he was clearly standing up when the ball came out.
Yeah, that's why I didn't challenge it.
Yeah.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's looking.
He earned that one.
Great job getting in there to crash
Yep.
the quarterback down. He picks up the
He's
sack.
tired
He'll
now.
make 2 or 3 plays like that in just
Wow.
about every game.
Have to reach the 33 to convert.
Yeah, he definitely earned that one.
The backs are lined up in a 9.
Ah,
Keep that flag in your pocket, ref. Come on.
The officials are signaling that he
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's still 3rd down.
Do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Changing things up along the defensive front. Drops back. Pressure with the throw.
Yes.
This one falls incomplete. Number 5 had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Well, they're not going to profit from that fumble, at least.
Yeah, I really don't know what you do about that. There was nothing I could have done to prevent that.
Well, I was gambling a little bit there because I knew I had a look with no tight ends, so I would be able to get defensive end pressure right away, right?
Yeah.
And that would shorten the length of that pass that he would be able to throw because he wouldn't be able to wait for it long enough for his receiver to outrun my secondary, right?
Changing the play now. Rose comes in motion. Hands it off.
Nice run.
Takes him
Yeah.
down at the 24
Yo, I saw
yard
that
line.
safety over pursuit of the outside, so I just cut right back in.
About
Yep.
good to go. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and the score is 7-3. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Throwing. He finds his man. Williams with the tackle at the
I can see
29.
he's becoming one of your favorite targets here in the last few games.
Yeah, well, they seem to cover that particular area of the field really softly. You always see that player start to drop back into zone all the time.
Yeah.
Calling an audible.
Yeah, and if it's Parkman, it doesn't really matter, right? But
That's right. If it's
somebody,
Parkman, they don't even stay in that area.
yeah, if it's somebody who can catch, then
Throwing on first down. Tossing it over
wow,
the middle.
I think they were bringing some kind of blitz there, and they left everybody wide open.
42-yard
Yep.
line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Yeah, well, that's why you keep your calm and you just hurl it over the line to your halfback there.
Yeah,
The
He's
home
wide
team
open.
come out in a nickel package. Mills, the motion man. Against the run.
well, you did okay there.
At the 44.
Yeah, I was just, they only gave me 3 yards for that? I'm pretty sure I got 4.
Yeah, that was kind of a crappy spot, but
Fifth play of this drive. 7 yards.
but still, I mean, even if you manage to get something positive out of it, especially after the way that blocking broke down on that side, eh? I think you still did well.
Yeah, well, I watched the outside linebacker and try to see where he's going to go. And if I can, I cut back towards the inside.
And he
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we benefited from one of those kind of cheesy
3 times in this
fall
drive.
forward,
They've been
dive
able to pick up
forward
first
kind of
down.
things, eh?
Yeah, I actually turned around and then tripped over the guy when I got reception and control of the ball.
Yeah.
Calling an audible now. It's the pass off the 40. Stops him at the 36. Jenkins has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that.
I mean,
rhythm.
that's fine, you know, I'll just keep throwing that all day long as they keep lining up like this.
Yeah, really.
Throws it incomplete.
Oh, that time it was a little off target, hey?
Yeah. I wonder how.
And this is the
I don't know.
I did plant my feet there.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes what I find is that, like, if I'm struggling with that kind of thing, I just drill it right at him, because if you try to lead him sometimes, he just doesn't move over to catch it, right?
Jenkins with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Hudson records the stop at the 31. Trying to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Well, they got the nickel defense out there.
Directing traffic. Hand off to the tailback.
All right.
And he's brought down at the 24. And that gain will get them a fresh.
We'll do what we got to
He
do.
just exploded
Yep.
towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
That's what I think of your nickel defense.
Well, you know what, though? The nickel defense itself wasn't that bad of a call, because it was 3rd down and 5, right? Which is kind of a passing situation.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, he was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you can jam Mills on the outside there. I don't mind.
What happened there? He unloaded and he got.
It's not going to stop me from throwing that pass.
The pass would pick up about 7 yards. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Hand it off.
Yeah, that time you had no blocking there again, hey?
You know, Johnny always seems to be in.
See, it's that run for a loss.
He's all about it.
Yep.
His motor's
Got to have that run for a loss every now and then.
He's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Throwing. And he makes the grab.
Nice.
Down at the 6. Mills comes up with the big catch on 3rd.
Just keep calm and make your throw.
Right at
Yep.
the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
6 more yards and they'll put up 6.
Well, now they got everybody up on the line again.
Dropping back with the throw.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Easy.
The rookie rolls it in the end zone.
I don't know. The thing is, when they do that, they completely give open the middle, the short over the middle attack.
Yep.
I'm just out there playing catch, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Because those passes are quick enough too that if so long as you stay in the pocket, they can't get to you fast enough to get any pressure on you really either.
Yeah, it's like an anti-pressure pass. I'll take 5 yards, and you won't sack me.
Yeah. Well, I guess that like giving up 5 yards is not necessarily the worst thing in the world unless all they need is 5 yards. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
But most of the time when you throw that pass, you're already deciding that all you need is 5 yards.
Yep. Yeah, if I need more yardage than 5 yards, I'll run.
Basically, that's a run. Yeah, basically that's a running play. It just looks like a pass, right?
Yep.
The home team line up in trips bunch. Passing on first down. Throws it. Straight pass. Perry makes the tackle at the 30. Number 5 over and over throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. He never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
With the pass.
Yeah!
An interception.
See, McPherson was one of those guys we were training up at safety.
Yep. Well, and basically what I had happening there is the safety rolling to the flat there. It's kind of similar to what I do with Danny Jones in some of the other formations, right? Except that he plays a different position in this formation that I was just using, right?
Hand off to the tailback.
Well, that was a little awkward because I ran into the back of my left tackle there, but at least he held his block.
Yeah. But essentially what I'm trying to do there is get a little pressure and set a trap, right?
Yep.
And get him, like those safeties rolling across the field with those flat zones. They are interception makers, right?
Comes in motion. On the call.
I'm getting that first down.
Yep.
You're not going to stop me.
Now walking himself into very elite company as he gains 2,000 yards this season.
Wow, you just passed the 2,000-yard rushing seat mark with that guy.
Yes.
Rhodes goes in motion. Handed it off to the back. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. He's there to make yet another out.
Actually, they gave me one for that.
Yeah, they did. I didn't think you got anything there, but I guess they decided you had one.
He's smart. He plays with good intensity.
See, this is a possession after a turnover, though, right? It's hard to score on these. So,
with the pass.
It's okay. We'll just fit it between the safety and the cornerback.
The defense just seemed to lose track.
Just slide it right in there.
Yeah.
Better job keeping the play in front of him so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Well, it's been another one of those very pass-heavy games today.
Yeah, well, they're not giving you any choice, though, really. You know, like when they play man lock and crowd everybody up to the line like that.
And it's up. And he tacks on the extra
If you were trying to stick to your run game against that kind of nonsense, it'd probably be 3-0 right now.
Gets on the same page, and they'll put
Right.
up points in bunches.
Well, at least I'm burning clock.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter how you get there so long as you get there, right? And take lots of time to do it. Because it makes life easier for your defense.
First and 10. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Crosby moves in motion.
Ah,
Throwing. He hits it.
Yeah, they went and got that 2 for the price of 1 block on the left there.
Nice read.
Yep, they did.
Receiver who was in single coverage.
There you go. We can call it Walmart blocking.
yeah, it's basically Walmart blocking. 2 for the price of 1, yeah.
Yep.
Defensive line shifting around a bit. They'll go from the I formation. Throws it.
Nice.
Pass is incomplete. Can't complete that short.
Well, thing is, I got a cornerback on that guy, right?
Yep.
So in man coverage, and he's not going to do a heck of a lot.
Backing off. They line up in the I formation. Crosby in motion. Next. Closing in with the throw.
Oh, that guy was just asleep
on.
out there.
That was a miracle pass, too. Did you see the hit I got on him? Like, look at that.
I'm pretty sure that was wobbling when it came in.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty fishy stuff, man.
Right around midfield.
Well, thank God it's not within 2 minutes yet. That looked like it was a little bit broken.
Well, he did the big spin move there to try and do something cute, right?
They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Second and long. The corners playing back. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Throwing.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Yeah, that was Danny Jones.
That was Danny Jones in the middle there.
It looked like he fired the ball.
It had a
out
sure
before he
interception.
wanted to.
Hit him right in the hands.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Well, that's Crosby again.
Yeah, these guys are beginning to do that thing too, where they like to like start the play while you're in mid shift, which is kind of cheesy
So they have first
as well. Like that cheap garbage. So I'm just going to put a defense out there where I don't have to.
They'll pass on first down. Stepping up.
And Cedric Perry will sack his ass.
Great effort that
And
time.
then
Clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
It's second down and a long way to go.
he's got 2 sacks in this game.
Making some changes along the defensive front. And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
They tried to get the 2 for 1 there again. Did you see that?
Yep.
On the defensive end?
Yeah, the Walmart blocking.
Yep. They tried, but it didn't work that time.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Changing things up along the defensive front. Under pressure with the pass.
That's okay. 4th down.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's a good job of hitting the guy before he can make any moves on you.
Well, it's not a chip shot either.
No. They'll make this. They have an all Madden kicker. They should be able to make this.
In his career, but this one I think might be a little out of his range.
But I think keeping them out of the red zone and forcing them to kick a field goal is definitely an acceptable solution, right?
Yep.
And smooth.
Especially because they did get a couple of kind of lucky breaks on that possession.
Return it.
Like that pass where I clobbered the quarterback as he was throwing it.
Yeah.
I don't think that they should have been able to complete that pass,
2-minute
but
warning coming up.
that just seemed to smell a little scripted to me. But
Hand off to the tailback.
what can you do?
Breaking free. Hudson stops him at the 30-yard line.
I think your mission here is just to make sure they don't have any time to do anything with the ball. And if you can make it down and get another 3 or something, that's great. But
Oh, you see that linebacker standing in that gap?
Changing the play
Yep.
now.
Just get him out into a more normal position. Maybe he'll be blockable.
or on inches, you could just dive straight ahead and just try and punch your way up the middle too, right? It'll get the clock moving and you won't be that much further behind.
looking to run it here. Number 86 barely gets enough.
There, you made a first down.
This is one of those north-south type of deals.
Hartman gets the first down. His rushing average is definitely going to go up after that one.
No, I don't think it's going to go up after that one, but, you know. Well, you did okay there.
Oh, he's trying to hit stick me there. You see that?
Yeah, wow, they gave you a shitty spot for that, too. They only gave you 3 yards. Wow. They're being tough on those spots today.
Well, that's all right. We'll just sit here and eat up the rest of the second half. Or the rest of the first half here.
Yep. Well, I would say mission accomplished.
Good job at getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield.
This thing's been going our way here pretty much so far, so I don't feel like you needed to really score before the half in this one.
Yeah, there's no reason to take unnecessary risks when you've got a lead like this.
Going into halftime, the score is
Well,
21-6.
it must be time for the halftime stretch, eh?
Indeed.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yes, and I'm still stinging from being robbed on that last drive. Because that ball that hit Danny Jones right in the hands should have been an interception too. Right? Hit him right in the hands at face height.
Decent kick. We should have a return.
Oh well.
From the 10. The home team will start the drive from the 26-yard line.
Well,
First and 10.
let's try a little bit of this and see
Personnel up front.
what this will do.
Max, the deep man. Max.
Oh, come on.
Short to the right side.
Boy.
Well, that's okay. They're throwing it to that fullback again, and he only got 2 yards.
Yeah. Still, though, that drives me crazy. They've run the ball 4 times. I looked at the halftime stats. They had 4 carries for 1 yard. Okay? I mean, I don't see how anybody could believe a play-action fake.
It's the change of the half. They're coming out with a different strategy. They're going to the ground game.
Yeah. No, that sounds like BS to me.
Well, that was really bad coverage. He actually walked behind the guy, but then turned around and hit him real hard, and then he dropped it.
Yep. You give him a shot.
Sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Considering that they don't really try to run the ball at all, he hasn't been doing a bad job passing, but you know, he's gotten a couple of pretty lucky breaks too, right?
Yep.
At the 43-yard line. Number 5.
You know, like that basically stealing an interception from me just by making Danny Jones drop the ball when it's an ideal position for it.
The home team line up in the bunch formation. Closing in, guns it over the middle. Stiff arm. Makes the stop at the 41. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
Max. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter.
Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere doing that kind of thing.
And he got a depleter.
They need 7. They'll get it again. Breaks it down. Stops it.
I don't know. That was pretty fishy too, right?
Yeah, that was Ben French that ended up bringing him down. He broke McGrady's tackle. McGrady has defensive tackle.
Yeah. Oh no, that was just garbage can AI play, right? The kind of thing that should not happen.
The home team come out in the bunch formation. Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his
And a misplayed pass there, right?
Yeah, by Danny Jones, no less.
Yeah.
This is starting to smell like one of those fishy drives.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty stinky. Yeah.
6 yards away from a touchdown. Sedbury in the backfield. Crosby moves in motion. He tucks it away. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch.
I like how the defensive end getting pancaked there forced him to cut it upfield.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant defensive play. Oh, man.
It really wears down the interior line.
Well, it's not like they've run the ball very much.
Max is the deep back. They give it to the halfback.
There's a missed tackle, right?
Yep.
Wow.
They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Oh, wrong one.
They're just a yard away now.
The offense has been stepping it up on third
There.
down all day.
Yeah, they tried to do that cheesy dive.
Yep, but there was a guy there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he dove right into his shins.
So, in spite of all the cheese, if I manage to hold them to a field goal here, I guess I should be happy. But again, lots and lots of cheesy stuff going on that drive, right?
The home team.
Well, but you're doing good, though. You're holding them to field goals.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to get these guys to anything else, right? I mean, like, they've got an all-Madden kicker. They're going to get their field goals no matter what you do.
Well, from that close in, they're going to get the field goal anyway, but...
It's first and 10. Calling an audible.
Just the same, it's pretty annoying when you see that kind of cheesy nonsense happen, you know, where the guy runs through 2 tackles and, you know, stuff like that, right?
He tucks it away. Hendrick with the stop at the 31. They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
5 yards to go.
But hopefully they got that out of the way and we can get back to, you know, having them play the game properly again.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
See, they didn't man lock there, but I read man coverage and I thought I was right, and as it turns out, I was right.
Yeah.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Gets the call.
Wowee, can that defensive end ever run?
Yeah. Yeah, they've got some super speedy guys out there, that's for sure.
At least they got my 3 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. Well, you know what they say, the 11-man box is better against the pass than the 12-man box.
Yeah.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. He dropped.
And he dropped it.
Well, now I guess you're going to have to throw a pass.
5th play of this drive.
They've got you in that position, right? Where they're going to try and make you throw a pass on third down. And you hate to be in that position, but
making big plays when they need them.
With the pass.
Well, that's okay, as long as he doesn't fumble it again.
yeah.
And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners.
I mean, I might have had somebody else open there, but I looked there first.
Yeah, no, he was the guy that was open. You didn't really have any other options. They had the other two guys covered pretty well.
Drops back. Throwing. And the
Oh, look at that.
I'll take that.
Hendricks
Yeah.
takes him down at the 29-yard line. So they're able to pick up another
Go
first down.
easily.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right.
See, that's what we need you to do
is.
is, well, I'll let them have field goals, but every time they kick a field goal, you need to come back and score a touchdown.
Mills comes in motion, directing traffic. Throwing on first down. Under pressure. This one
Ooh,
goes
that was
incomplete.
close.
He gets nailed just as he was.
Yeah, well, the guy was open. I just couldn't get the blocking required to throw that.
No, they were all over you there.
Nickelback in this time. Marshall in motion. Looking for room.
He didn't hold on to that block very long, did he?
Well, he did at least pick him up, though,
Yeah.
which is more than I could have said if he'd not been on the motion there.
And they find
Yeah.
themselves in scoring range.
Yeah, it's still disappointing though, right?
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment.
This is probably a wash.
Yeah, probably.
Looking downfield, getting some air under this one.
Yeah,
Looking
they
for
just
his
throw it
man.
out of bounds.
Looks like there might have been another option.
But he never saw us. He has to make
It's
better
better than throwing an interception.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt.
Oh, God.
You missed that.
I don't know why it moves so slow sometimes.
Yeah.
Clearly
well.
not the result
It just does.
Well, hopefully they've got their cheesy BS out of the way now and we can play normal football. Right?
Hopefully.
It's 1st and 10. They're making some changes up front. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
This one goes to the fullback on the right side. He gets the pass away for a small gain. 2nd down.
Good play right there. The defenders forced him to make a move that would get him nowhere.
7 yards to go.
Yeah, I think that linebacker there is actually our safety.
Yeah.
He's typically our safety.
In the backfield.
Yeah, he's a safety.
Jones brings him down at the 40.
Well, you made the right move there to the inside. It's just things really happened to open up on that play.
Yeah, well, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not going to play the run unless they demonstrate to me that they can actually do it.
Yeah.
Or are actually willing to do it
Running on first down.
in a sustained manner. Instead, I'm just going to let them have their run play, and then when they drop back to pass next time around, I'm going to send Cedric Perry after him.
Yeah, and Cedric Perry will make sure that he takes the ball and feeds it to him.
And lose yardage like that.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Wade takes him down at the 42.
That's something that you got to love about 99 awareness linebackers is they might not be the most physically capable guys out there, but they'll just like let them catch it and then they'll just tackle them after.
Yep, that's right. That's the idea.
More prepared for the long pass. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. With the pass.
Oh, he dropped one.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, well,
You know, I guess nobody's perfect, right?
I don't think he was going to make a first down on that anyway because there was a couple of guys right there ready to tackle him. But
be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. From the 15-yard line.
Oh, ow.
I think that's a size mismatch there.
That's okay. I got it out over the 20 anyways.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Throws it.
Oh, there you got. They got a drop. You got a drop, eh?
But he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Changing the play now. Slings it to the outside.
Yeah, you didn't have time there, right? That safety running across there.
No, I had time, but watch this. So I have time to release this, and then look at that spin of that arm.
Yeah.
All right, because I get sucked into that animation.
Defense was all over.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Well, now they got the quarter defense out there
Defense as they line up in the quarter.
on 3rd down and 10.
Oh shit, I went and pressed the wrong button.
Oh,
Well, that's okay. I guess we're going to call a timeout now.
I guess we're going to call a timeout now.
I was actually going to audible the...
Well, they got the same defense out there now anyway, except now they're man blocking.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, I was actually going to audible the tight end to block on that last play.
Oh, you going to throw the slant to Rhodes or what?
This time, probably.
Looking downfield with the pass.
Yeah.
And brings him down at the 34-yard line. Rhodes makes the catch, and John, that'll move the change.
He's one of the
There you go. I guess the accidental timeout worked.
Yep, it did. Well, I think they weren't really showing what they were playing, but it looked like they might have been playing a zone the first time around, right?
Mills, the man in motion. Gives the ball off.
Those guys are pretty fast.
Yeah, that's that
pretty
defensive
hard.
end again, chasing me down.
It's pretty hard for you to beat them to the outside. They're just as fast as you are. Oh, you still managed to get good yards on that one. What are you doing there?
Oh,
Are you sleeping or
yeah, I'm sleeping out
what?
there.
Yeah, wake up. We don't need to give them any help.
That'll just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like
Well,
that.
I don't know. I for whatever reason, I thought I had 13 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, well, as it turned out, you had 12.
Throws it. A lot of room to work.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Brings him down. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10.
I mean, they didn't cover him, so...
Yeah. Well, that's why the single back works so well to audible into that play, right?
Jenkins sends a man in motion. You get the ball again. Number 51 is the...
Yeah, no containment from the inside there.
48, so a gain of about 1.
Well, you got to keep trying it, though, because that's what keeps the clock ticking, right?
That's right. Even in these games where I struggle to run the ball, too, I still run the ball. I try to run the ball at least 30 times.
I think I'm just going to let the quarter run out here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 21-9. Jenkins with a man in motion. Up again. Big opening.
There, you got the
40.
nice blocking there that time.
Yep.
32. Turned it upfield and picked up good yardage.
Let me tell you, if he can stay healthy, he's going to have a long career ahead of him. Make quick cuts. He gets through the hole so fast.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. throw. A little off target, but caught. He was
Oh,
really
okay.
hard on that.
Well, that's okay. He
You
caught
know
it.
about your decleater. That's what happened there. He unloaded and he got a decleater.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Oh, you're going to try and barge up the middle, are you?
Yep.
Well, good luck.
Number 47.
Oh, you managed to fall forward.
Just enough. The fullback was able to burrow his
That's
way.
why you got your fullbacks out there, man.
Yeah.
Told his coach,
That's
"You
their
need 2
job.
yards, I'll get you 2 yards. The coach asked him, what if I need 6 yards? He said, I'll get you 2 yards.
Looks like he's changing the play. Jenkins with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Right, with the tackle. At the
You know, I don't think that outside defensive end was a factor in that play at all.
No, he had a move to the outside, obviously, right? Like he was trying to.
Contain, but then he ended up with his ass facing me, and
Yeah.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
well, maybe we'll throw in a curls play here.
Yeah, because nobody's going to cover easily again.
Dives and makes the tackle.
I don't know why they keep doing that. The last two teams we played have had that problem.
I don't know. I think it's a partial man play that they're running, and they just run out of coverage guys for the receivers, right?
Changing the play now. Drops back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Williams makes the play at the 1. Number 35.
Well, now you're in sure thing field goal range here.
Parkman's got to get his numbers too.
Yep.
Tucks it away.
Well, he got that one.
This is exactly how to get the ball in the end.
Oh man, I love that.
Center and guard, and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up
I love
6
that
points
so
on the
much.
board.
Yep. Well, like I said, if we get a touchdown every time they get a field goal, we're still going to come out on top here, right?
Yep.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
Nice.
Yeah, wow, that was another 7-minute drive.
Yeah, that was another 7-minute drive.
Give credit to the offense for doing such a great job of executing.
One more possession like that, and we should be able to wrap this one up.
From the 3. The home team.
I don't know where he thought he was going, cutting into the middle of the field.
First and 10. The corners are backing off.
I guess he just didn't want to get gang tackled.
I guess not.
Looking for a receiver with the throw.
And Edwards says no to that one.
Made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He has a great feel for
Really
defending
trying to
the pass.
stretch Edwards'
He always
capabilities
seems to be
out
in
there.
Great position to make a play on the ball.
Yeah, but I think he can cover a running back.
Next, the deep back, number 5, with a man in motion. Dropping back, pressure, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Johnny has great touch.
Well, that time, although you were a little slow off the line, they actually didn't block your guy around the outside there anyways. The quarterback just hot potatoed that one in there and just decided that was going to fit no matter what went on.
So
Yep.
they have first and 10 here. The home team line up in the bunch.
Oh, don't you hate that fucking tight end sprint that they can do sometimes?
Oh, there's it. Yeah, look at the crowd that he threw that
Oh,
into,
my
though, right?
God.
Like, how can you throw a pass like that and expect it to not get intercepted? Like, really?
Yeah, I have no idea.
That hit Zach Mack in the back by the looks of it.
Yeah, it did. It's no wonder it ended up turning into a pick.
Calling an audible. Jenkins sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback.
Oh, he just slid off that tackle.
You know, like from a defensive point of view now, I'm just in a position where I can play 5-man under and drop the safeties 20 yards off the line of scrimmage and just wait for them to make a mistake, right?
Yep.
He's a cornerstone of this defense.
And if they don't make a mistake, it's still going to take them most of the rest of the game in order to move down the field, right?
With the pass, the 30. Hendrick is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 29, he was in perfect position to make that pass.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hand.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Mills comes in motion. Hand it off.
Yeah, run the ball on third down and 5 and make it first down.
That's right. I'm coming out in a 2 tight end set every single time. I've played almost this whole game out of single back big.
Yeah, and look at that. He's got 100 yards.
To get down the field and pick up a first down.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Mills in motion. Looking upfield.
Now that time the tackle just broke off, just had that guy break off him, and there was nowhere I could go and nothing I could do.
That's right. But that's okay. You're just killing time now.
And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
Calling an audible now. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Closing in.
Marshall.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw the safety coming down on that side, which is why I didn't look over there, but I guess he must have gone down and covered someone else.
Yeah, he backed up again.
As a pass rusher. Explosiveness. Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Yeah, I'd say just play possession football, run the clock some more, try a field goal.
It's rid of it, breaking free. He's at the 20. Hendrick makes the tackle at the 16. Number 12 is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's on its way.
Oh, you got that one.
No doubt
Yep.
about that one. The visiting team are set to kick it deep. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 3-yard line. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an...
Well, hey, we still got some points.
That's right. We got some points.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
There's nothing wrong with
A bit
that.
of a cushion. Only one man back. Ware comes in motion. Hand it off. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Now, they're stuck on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Shifting some personnel up front.
It's the
The
shotgun.
home team line up in a 5-receiver
Oh,
set.
wow, look at that,
The
eh?
30.
Yeah, must have leaked out of the coverage there on the
At
flat
the
route.
40. Give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. He surveys the field, throws it. and
Wow.
he hits his target.
I'm surprised that guy was still in bounds there. Wow.
He might have run out of bounds, but you know how this game is with players who run out of bounds. It doesn't actually...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're still eligible to catch the ball, or even if they run out of bounds before they get the pass.
Yeah, which isn't how it is in real football, but...
The home team line up in the bunch formation. Throwing.
Oh, face mask.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about
I guess they're going to get their
when an
cheese, right?
unstoppable force meets an
They're going to
immovable
try and
object.
make this look like
The unstoppable
something that
force
it's
won
not.
that one.
This appears to be of the 5.
Yeah, you had them
variety.
stopped all
I'll tell
game
you,
long.
These face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
The home team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Gets the pass off.
Go Nipper.
Well, force the drop anyway.
Get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Sixth play of this drive. Dropping back. Throws to the end zone.
I don't think that had much of a chance.
Yep, that's why you play 4 deep zone, right?
You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top for everyone.
It's because
and he
those
got
4
his hand
deep
out
zones
to
will
knock it
kind of
away.
overlap with each other, and it's just that much harder for them to be able to isolate one player by himself.
Yeah, they'll take care of each other.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. It's tipped away by the corner.
Well, that probably could have been an interception, but he didn't actually bother going for the interception there. He just made the sure play.
Yep.
Eighth play of this drive. Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have
Gonna go coverage here.
throwing.
Was that a lineman? Was that
Yeah,
Ben French?
that was Ben French playing a short zone.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I just went coverage, right? I went full coverage. And there's another turnover in the red zone. Oh, wow, they're pulling all the cheese out now, right?
Well, at least it'll keep the clock running.
Yeah.
2nd and 15. Calling an audible now. Drops back with the pass, and he hits his target. Carter stops him.
Oh, look at this. Now they're really pulling out all the stops, eh? They just give you a penalty, too.
Number 62 grabbed him on that play.
You got a big old handful
Wow,
of
I'd say in
beers
this
there.
case, just run the ball and then punt it away on 3rd down and give them like a nice 60-yard punt, right?
Yep.
With no return. If they're going to pull this kind of garbage, then I don't feel bad about doing that either at all.
He hands it off.
Wow, that's just about the biggest run he's gotten this season.
Career high.
No, he's had longer runs than that in his career.
Vogt comes into the game for the punt.
Perfect.
A line drive. He signals for a fair catch.
Nice bounce, too. Look at that. Now, that's what you call changing field position.
Yeah, well, you know what? Now they're going to have to deal with this shit.
Yep.
I almost ran it down to the 2-minute, too. Look at that.
Yep, you did.
Two-minute warning coming up. The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. A lot of room to work with. Swing pass to the running back on the left. And he just got level.
Yeah,
Well,
you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
Giving some cushion on the outside.
Well, on the bright side, that takes it to 2 minutes.
Yep.
Pressure coming. Throws it.
He had 2 tries at it there. Wow.
Oh, man.
That's rough.
The corners playing off a bit. Number 5 looking.
Man, how does Blaine Rose recover with the way that the stadium has been booing him?
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Thomas had his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
And it's just the sound of a happy crowd.
Yep.
It will be all peace and sunshine on the streets tonight.
With an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
Oh, he got it over somebody there.
Number 52 makes the tackle at the 33. Changing the play now. Pass play here on first down with the pass.
Ooh, again. Wow.
Working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the edge.
That's unreal.
A little too late.
6th play of this drive. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. And this pass is completed. Edwards takes him down at the 45-yard line. The corners playing back.
Come on, hurry up. Get back there. Nope. Didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard
That's
he
cheap
just got
too.
hit, he's
You don't
lucky
see
to be
that
able to hold
happen
on to
in Madden 04, right? Like
That's
even
right,
if they're,
because the officials have to toss the ball up there, right?
yeah, even if they're
So they have
Because
first
they don't toss the ball up there on a hurry-up offense. They just teleport it up there.
yeah, and that's kind of chintzy. They should have
Kept in those toss animations because that at least makes it so that your defensive players can get back there.
Number 95 stops the clock with that timeout.
Yep, I want to put a different defense on the field too.
Ball on the 13-yard line. 9th play of this drive. A little over a minute left.
They have to start scoring touchdowns once they get inside the 20-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
Wow.
Slip out of his grasp.
Yeah.
I don't know if they should keep throwing it to that color of jersey.
I think they totally should. It's just that it would be nice if our guy would catch the ball once in a while, right?
They line up in the I formation. Number 5 with a man in motion. Pressure, throwing, and it's complete. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Now, when you talk...
And welcome back. He sees something in the defense. Drops back. Floats one into the end zone. This pass is incomplete.
This is just a beautiful play.
Well, now they're coming out into something else.
I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be
It doesn't
a touchdown
matter.
into a heck of a defensive play.
Splitbacks.
Gets rid of it. And the
Come on! What is that?
If they wanted to.
That was the cheesiest fucking shit I ever seen.
Man.
See down
Wow.
That was totally covered, too. Like, wow, look at that.
Yeah, breaks Ben French's tackle, and then the other guy misses it, too.
That, folks, is garbage can cheese right there. That's Madden cheese.
Yeah, Ben
for
French has
sure.
99 tackling.
Yeah, like, there's just no way.
He's the best defensive player on the team.
Yeah,
there's no way he'd miss that
There's
tackle.
no way that is a touchdown, right? It shouldn't be.
Gets the call.
Well, we stopped him from getting the 2.
Win or lose, conversions are always a gamble.
You don't have to kick it away.
Yeah,
Go
wow,
on,
hey.
so they're going for the onside kick.
The nerve of these guys.
And that just went out of
That's
bounds.
That's a penalty.
Looks like there's a penalty on the play.
How do you kick that out of bounds?
Well, nobody touched it, I guess, so it just went out of bounds.
The return team very happy about that kick.
That's not something that you see all the time.
No, usually it bounces back into the middle of the field, right? But well, I would say that if it weren't for extremely cheesy nonsense in this game on multiple occasions, we'd probably be shutting them out right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because every single drive, at least twice on every drive, they had some kind of really cheesy thing happen
Changing the play now. Looks like he's
that allowed
changing
them to
the play.
continue.
Brown drops behind the line for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're going to call their timeouts now because with 42 seconds left, I guess there's some dim hope, right?
Plays like that.
There's no hope.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. The home team come out in a dime package. Jenkins with a man in motion.
Even if they manage to do something really cheesy here, you know, with 42 seconds left,
Just unloaded on it.
Boom.
and the most they're going to get is 1 score. They won't get 2.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt.
But yeah, like, you know, on that last drive, that cheesy thing where, you know, like I'm offside
This one is shallow
after the
and
hurry
short.
up and stuff like that.
Well, I've used that punt to eat up another 8 seconds.
Yep, you did.
It's 1st and 10, giving some cushion on the outside. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Dropping back to pass on 1st down.
Yeah, you see how he's like lobbing them out there now?
Yep.
Right? He's
Yeah,
managed
throwing them
to,
up for grabs.
he's managed to take advantage of me a couple of times when I've played like a zone with no flat, right?
Yep. And now he's going to go there all the time.
Goes
Yeah.
to work with an empty backfield. Gets the pass off. Intercept.
Yeah!
The 20.
Come on, get in there. Yeah.
And that's a touchdown.
Got that one back.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
For a touchdown.
Yeah, now we're both giving the screen the finger here. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Marco Gooden scores a defensive touchdown.
And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. The defense has done a great job. Turnovers have resulted in 17 points.
That's the kind of thing that a good team will do to you. If you look at a really good team in the NFL, you'll see that most of them force more turnovers than they give up. And the key to making those turnovers count is turning them into points.
He got all of that.
Oh!
I'm gonna let him have one on the kickoff return now, eh?
Yeah, well, I don't know what that was all about. They, like, went and had, like, this perfect blocking, so I had to run around all their blockers, and then, I don't know.
It's 1st
Yeah.
and 10.
Well, we got the split backs thing out again here. Oh, man, it's been like running into a wall. Well, at least I managed to make the tackle.
Pass that nearly goes the distance.
I'll tell you, that was an impressive.
And they aren't going to have enough
He makes
time.
Everything looks so effortless and easy.
Well, they might have time to run this.
Yeah, Or at least make me take an offside penalty. Oh, he spikes the ball and there's no time left. Aha! Aha! Too bad. I had just enough speed there to keep up with that guy on that bomb, eh?
Yep. Yeah, I think Anthony Thomas.
Yeah,
80.
just enough to be able to tackle him after he caught the ball.
Yeah, so Anthony Thomas has 80 speed, and that's what 80 speed looks like on a bomb when you've got your player backed up. What is he, 7 yards off the line?
No, he was 12 yards off the line.
He was 12 yards off the line, so there you go. 12 yards off the line, 80 speed. He can make the tackle on a 60-yard bomb.
Yeah. But anyway, look at this. It started off as a defensive kind of game at halftime and turned into a score fest, eh?
Yeah.
But you did manage to get 99 yards rushing to go with your 233 yards passing. And look at that. Like, they racked up 389 yards passing, eh?
But they only got 15 points.
Yeah. Well, they threw 3 interceptions. And they only scored once in 2 trips to the red zone.
Yeah, the only turnover we had was that fumble by Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't let him get anything from that either. They had to punt after that.
That's right, yep.
So there we go. You had a pretty good quarterback rating in this one.
Bo Jenkins, the perfect quarterback.
Completed 77% of his passes. Got sacked once. Threw 3 touchdown passes. And there's Allen. Okay, looks like you must have lost a few yards there, but you had passed 100 yards for the game. Ooh, Parkman got 5 yards this time. Wow.
Yeah, look at that successful average too.
Yeah, but look at this. See, that's where you lost your yardage there. That's why you ended up with less than 100 yards on the ground, right?
Yeah, it's because they tackled me in the backfield while I was handing the ball off.
Yeah. So it looks like you've been going to Rhodes quite a bit recently. You've been kind of leaning on him a bit, in addition to Easley. So the possession receivers have been getting the work.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have more of a possession style passing attack anyways. I don't really have that explosiveness that you do.
Yeah.
And so I'm more just trying to make the consistent yardage, get the first down, and eat up lots of time off the clock. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, Cedric Perry got 3 sacks in this game. And our strong safety McPherson got 1, and Marco Gooden got 2 interceptions in this game.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed that they didn't let me have one with Danny Jones there when I hit him right in the hands at face height. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 deflected passes. And a defensive touchdown. You had a net average of 61.5 yards per punt in this game.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That second one where you kicked it, inside their 20 so it rolled to a stop on that pooch punt there. That hurt your average.
Oh, well.
Well, he had a 63 rating. He threw for 399 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Still completed 57% of his passes. But this is what I meant, though, right? I'm not going to play any. I'm not going to even
come out in a run defense.
I'm not even going to respect the run against these guys, right?
Because they're just going to pass. That's all they do.
I basically played a nickel defense all game long when I wasn't playing a dime.
Yeah. Because all they do is pass.
Yeah. I mean, 56 pass attempts? And they ran the ball like 11 times. So...
Yeah, their run pass ratio isn't even 5-1. It's like 5 point something to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's about what I expected, though, right? Having played these guys many times. They
almost
definitely
6-1.
Yeah, they definitely, 6, 7, 8, 9. You didn't have too bad a day for runs for a loss today. But I think that was probably more due to your willingness to audible into some kind of a pass play. And you seem to be reading them pretty well today, too. So, anyway. The Badmen are going to get their yards, but Marco Gooden and company shut them down when it really counted.
Yes.
And
you did good on defense today.
And the ball control offense put up some points today, too.
Well, I do my best.
Not bad, considering we haven't played in a while.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess until next time.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.